So hey besties, today we are going to oven roast some red snapper for dinner tonight, and we are first going to start off by cleaning my fish. Now you know, if anybody knows me, they know your girl is upset because that man was supposed to take them heads off of those fish. I know I don't like fooling around with no fish that got the head on there, but he did not take the heads off, and he had left off for work already, and it was up to me to make dinner for tonight. So I had to go ahead, put on my big girl dungaroos and get it done. So we're going to go ahead and get us a pan. We're going to add our fish in it. We're going to put some cool water, and we're also going to add some vinegar inside of it. And then you're just going to start taking that lemon and just start scrubbing that fish down, inside, out, all around, everywhere. You want to make sure that your fish is thoroughly clean before we're going to go ahead and start seasoning it. After we get our fish nice and clean, we're going to go ahead and get us a bowl, and we're going to first start off by adding our green seasoning. And that green seasoning we made at home from scratch. And if you want to see exactly how we made it, I have a video in my YouTube that will show you how we made it from beginning to end, made with all fresh ingredients that you can find in your local supermarket, and make it at home and save you some money. So after we get our green seasoning in there, we're going to go ahead and add in our regular seasonings. We're going to add in some onion powder, some Tony seasoning. We're going to add in some garlic and herb seasoning. We're also going to shake in some of that Old Bay, and then we're going to add in some garlic powder as well. Once you get all your seasonings in that you like, you're going to go ahead and give it a good mix. Once you get everything mixed up, it's time to rub your red snapper down in your seasoning mixture. Now, while you're seasoning your snapper, you want to make sure that you have your oven on and you are preheating your oven. I usually put mine on 350 to 400 when I'm doing a roasted whole fish like this, but you put yours on the temperature that you are comfortable cooking. Now, we're just going to make sure that we get our seasoning inside the fish. We're also going to get the seasoning on the outside of the fish, and also get the seasoning on those slices that we have on the fish. You want to make sure that your fish is well seasoned. You want all that flavor to get in there. And then after you get your fish seasoned really well, you got that mixture everywhere, you can actually put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for a couple of hours, so you can make sure your fish really absorbs all that flavor that you're going to put onto your fish. After I got my green seasoning and my seasoning mixture all over my fish really well, I went on ahead and decided that I was going to stuff my fish. I had some leftover veggies, so I just decided to go ahead and use it. So we're going to go ahead and get our peppers. We have some onions. We also have some garlic. And when it comes to using fresh garlic, for me, fresh garlic and fish is just like, it just goes together. You can't have one without having the other. It's a must. It's critical. You have to have both of them together. And we also have some leftover fresh thyme, so we're going to use that too. And I'm going to take a little bit of each, and I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing it inside of my fish. And once I get it stuffed inside of my fish, we're going to go ahead and add whatever leftovers that we have just all around the pan, and we're just going to go ahead and put those in there as well. Not only does it add great flavor to your food, it's going to also add color to it. And if you are somebody like me who likes to eat with your eyes first, color and presentation is everything. So I always try to make sure that my presentation is on point. My food is very colorful, which colorful is going to attract people's eye and get their attention, and that everything absolutely tastes delicious. Now we're just going ahead adding our veggies to there, making sure everything fits in the pan, making sure we got everything nice and even, because you want to make sure that you can get an even cook on everything. Now, while my fish is roasted, I'm going to go ahead and make some rice, because my husband absolutely loves rice. Rice is one of his favorite side orders to eat. So we're just going to make some plain white rice. We have our fish, we have our veggies that's going in the oven now. And I just decided that I wanted to add just a little bit more seasoning to the outside. So I went on ahead and got that Tony seasoning. I sprinkled it on top of my fish before I threw it in the oven. And this was how my fish looked before it was time to go in the oven. Now we're going to go ahead, pop it in the oven, and you can cook yours until it is done. And once my fish was done, I went on ahead, took it out, put it on a plate. We put some white rice underneath it, and dinner was served. It was absolutely delicious. We had it nice and moist and seasoned on the inside. The outside was nice and crispy, just how I like it. And if you are loving these videos, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you leave me a like, drop me a comment, or share this video out. Bye, besties.